KCTV5 is your school authority, and several school districts are planning to head back to school in fall with masks optional for students and staff. Meanwhile, health officials on the national and local level are still working on guidelines for schools considering the growing threat of the Delta variant. KCTV5's Leslie Aguilar has a closer look.
Right now, most districts have more than a month before the first day of school, and a lot could change in that time. So teachers are remaining cautiously optimistic it will be less of a roller coaster than it was last year. They say a lot of that depends on masks and vaccines.
I feel a lot more relaxed this year leading up to the beginning of school because I have been vaccinated as compared to last year.
Jennifer Gwinner teaches 7th grade on the Missouri side of the state line. She's excited to be back in the classroom, but still feeling a little anxious.
My concern is for our students with the Delta variant.
She worries not only about her students' health, but about possible disruptions to their education when the inevitable quarantines happen.
That's not good for students, it's not good for parents, and it's not good for teachers as we then have to shift and pivot and plan something different than what we had planned before, which was the frustration of all of last year.
The key to being in school in person but avoiding quarantine are masks and social distancing. So far, Olathe, Piper, and DeSoto schools in Kansas and Platte County, North Kansas City, and Excelsior Springs schools on the Missouri side are planning to keep masks optional in class. Lawrence, Shawnee Mission, Ray Peck, and Hickman Mills are waiting to announce masking rules until they get guidance from health officials or the school board makes a final vote. KCPS is the only district saying right now masks will be required for unvaccinated students and staff.
We've had a very strong effort to make sure that our teachers are vaccinated.
Marcus Baltzel with the Kansas National Education Association, a teachers union representing hundreds of KC area teachers, says most educators are optimistic about the coming year, but
certainly in the stories we're hearing out of neighboring Missouri are really troubling.
He hopes districts are flexible with their plans to mask or not and do whatever experts say is the safest. Gwinner agrees.
I'm all for masking for people who are not vaccinated.
If your child's school district was not mentioned, it was probably because they did not respond to my questions today. We do expect various area health departments to release guidelines for schools in the coming weeks, taking into account the fast-spreading Delta variant. Leslie Aguilar, KCTV5 News.